Alright, hi, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kat, if you guys don't already know, and I am a Twitch streamer and an emo artist slash, Twitch artist. I have an Etsy shop, I should link that down below, all of that stuff. But in today's video, I'm gonna go and help you get commission offers and how to go set up your emote commissions. Let's go. Alright, as you guys already know, if you guys are an artist, you already know it's so hard to get commissions. Like, where do you even start? How do you price your things? And if you're a Twitch artist and you do Twitch emo commissions, sorry, I thought I saw a bug, kind of even harder. But don't worry, I got you. We're gonna break this down into a couple of steps to go get you started on doing commissions as well. And for background, in case you guys are wondering about my credibility, I've been doing art and I've been doing art commissions for years. Probably I would say 5-6 years I've been commissioned to do mainly illustrations actually. And I've been doing commissioned emo work and Twitch asset work for about 1.5 years. And you want to see examples of my work, if I remember, I will link my Etsy down below. So there's some credibility there. First off, how are you going to price your emotes? This is the hardest thing for Twitch streamers and people who do emo commissions to figure out the pricing portion. First off, everyone has said this. Do not work for free. Please don't devalue your work. That being said, though, I do think there is a small occasion where it's okay to work for free, and that is if you have no example of your previous work. If you don't have a portfolio and you need to build one, right? Simply being like, yo man, trust me, the emotes will look good isn't enough. So I personally, when I started streaming, used my own emotes. I made my own emotes and I used that as my portfolio example to show other people that were interested. But if you, for some reason, don't have that, you commissioned your emotes or whatever, and you have no emote examples of your art, I would say maybe in that scenario, it would be okay to do one set of emotes for free, two at most. But after that, once you do have a portfolio, and literally all you need is one set of emotes to make your portfolio, please charge for it. At minimum, $10 per emote. Charge based on the hours you put into making the emote plus your resources. All of that spiel that every single artist out there can tell you. But the most important things, any less than $10 per emote, when I see an artist who charges $5 per emote, the emote itself could be good, but off the bat, I'm already kind of like, oh, why are you charging so low? That means you don't value your art. So that means maybe I shouldn't value your art as much. You can't help but kind of think that way. Obviously, everyone's art is beautiful and art is as subjective as it is, but the artist puts in a lot of work into it, and to charge only $5 psychologically makes the buyer feel some type of way about your art. So please charge actually a reasonable amount for your art. I charge, for reference, $30 per emote, and it's simply because of the amount of time it takes me to make my emotes, plus the amount of commissions that I get. So in terms of increasing your price, if you get to that point where you're wondering, should I increase my price? How is it? How many commissions are you getting? And this again isn't reference to you could have amazing art but get very little commissions, and that is a problem that I will address later. But let's say you are getting a lot of commissions and you have a hard time keeping up with it. Then raise your price. So I started off with $15 per emote, and then I raised it to $20 per emote once I couldn't really keep up with it. Once I felt like $15 wasn't really cutting it in terms of my living cost. And then $20 per emote, I was working on it for a while. Then I raised it to $25 because I was getting a lot of commission still, and I just felt like for the amount of time it took, $25 wasn't cutting it. So then I raised it to $30. So, and sitting at $30 as of now, I don't know, maybe I'll raise it in the future. But it's basically supply and demand. And as you have more demand for your emotes, go and raise your prices even more so that you can actually make it worth your time. Secondly, in terms of pricing, offer bundles. I find that offering bundles is very helpful for two different reasons. First off, because it will incentivize people to go and commission you if they find oh wow, your emotes are $30 each, but you do have a bundle deal. So my emotes are $30 each, but for 5 emotes, I'll charge $130. So it's $20 off, so it makes it around $27 per emote, and most people do go that route. It just motivates them to go and commission you if they were on the fence about pricing. The other thing too is you could upsell people in a good way, right? If let's say somebody were to commission you for 4 emotes, right? If somebody wanted to commission me for 4 emotes, it's $120. But for $10 more, they can get a third emote. So most of the time, people who are looking to get 4 emotes would actually just get 5 because financially, it's just a little bit more to just get another emote, and it makes more sense. You can do it in bundles of 5, which I find works pretty well. The other thing is a bundle of 7, which is the most emotes a Twitch affiliate could use. Now, once you figured out your pricing, you need to go make a website to go and showcase your art and the prices. All right, so here is my website. I work pretty hard on this. I have also free emotes and sub badges. If you are interested in using them, you can just download them directly off the website. It was easier for me to do it this way than through Discord. But I do have a page for pricing where I give the price breakdown for each emote and the bundle pricing, and I give examples of my past work. And then I also have another page, which I need to update honestly, that has more examples of past work and past emotes and other things that I've done. There's another site called Card, which is free, and you only make a 1-page site, and it's a really good way to go and showcase your emote examples or like Twitch overlays, panels, anything else you're making, and your pricing as well. And most people on Twitter who are an artist will use this website to showcase their pricing. For the most part, that website is pretty self-explanatory to set up. So if you are interested, please comment on this video and I can make another video on how to actually use the website Card. But moving on, the last point and the most important is how to get your customers. And to get your customers, you need to have an audience for the most part. There's a way to do it without. But the best social media platforms to go build up your audience is Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Twitter is where a lot of people have actually found my art commissions, and I've seen a lot of other artists have a lot of success using Twitter. And basically, if you're on Twitter, in your username, instead of just putting like your name, put commissions open along with it. So here is my Twitter, and here is what I mean by that. I do have a thing next to my name that says commissions open, so people know that my commissions are open and that they can feel free to commission me for emotes. Also, one thing to do when you are looking for a commission is right here, to go make a tweet about the fact that you're opening commissions and link your pricing. I also have a TOS doc that I made. If I remember, I'll link my Twitter down below, like feel free to go and like copy it or whatever. But I link both of those, and then if you just go under the 3 dots, you can pin this to your profile, and we're gonna hit pin, and then it will appear at the very top of your profile. So if anybody were to go look at your profile, they would know that your commissions are open. So that would already be very apparent, evident that your commissions are open. And then go and network with other artists, follow them, comment under their posts. A lot of times on Twitter, people will make posts being like, hey, I'm looking for an emo artist, yada, yada, yada. So make sure you comment under those and post examples of your work. So post examples of emotes you've made, Twitch overlays, scenes, whatever. So people who are interested can actually just scroll your feed and find it. The same thing with Instagram. Put your card or your website link with your pricing in your bio. Post photos of examples of your work. TikTok is a little different. TikTok's algorithm is very powerful, so it's very good for blowing up. So on TikTok, I would recommend you go and make videos showcasing your emote work and asking for pricing. I have previous YouTube videos on how to make good TikToks, but basically you want it to be short and sweet and make it funny. Don't just kind of be like, here's this emote, here's this emote, here's this emote. Make it funny, kind of fit it into a trend. See if you can twist it. Maybe if you have like an animal emote, you can kind of like mess around with it to make it fit a trend, something like that. But that will garner you way more views, and getting those views and exposure will inevitably bring you an audience of people that would be interested in commissioning you, than just like a showcase of this is my emote, this is an emote I made, da da da, like that. Make it interesting. Also, one thing you could do is do giveaways. Don't do these too often, I don't recommend, because they'll make you kind of look like a sellout, or like you don't value your work as much if you're just giving it away all the time. There's a tack to doing it. I've done this on Twitter where I did it with my Etsy shop, but basically you can give away a set of emotes, and I would recommend doing this on Twitter. It's the best place for these types of giveaways that require a lot of text to add. So basically make a giveaway post being like, I'm giving away a set of emotes. Attach an example photo of previous emotes you've made, and then ask for a follow me, and then like and retweet this post, and then you can enter the giveaway and let people know when you're picking the winner. that's another way to get exposure onto your content, eyes onto your artwork. And at the same time, you will make a set of emotes for somebody. So you get another portfolio example if you are needing of that. So that's something that could get you exposure, but again, don't do it too much. Another one is to make streaming friends. I find that most of my commissions actually do come from my friends. They're just looking for emo artists and they're friends with me and they're like, oh, I want to support you because you're my friend. So I will commission you because I know you instead of somebody else I could find. Right? So that is a great way to go and get more emo commission, stuff like that. I was gonna say customers, but that sounds really bad. Like our friendship is more than just like the emo commission I did for them, something like that. But disclaimer, don't make friends with people simply because you want people to commission you for art. But I mean, just make it known that you're an emo artist. Like if people have seen you draw emotes on stream, they probably know that you're an artist, stuff like that. And then one thing you could also do is offer a discount for friends. I initially did that and then it got a little bit too difficult because most people that commission me were friends. So I was like, this is getting too hard. I'll just make it the same price. But that's also something you could do as well. If you're using social media and even with your streaming friends, I don't recommend sliding into people's DMs and being like, hey guys, I do Twitch emotes and da 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 da. Like, please commission me. Every time that's happened to me, I just ignore it, but it's simply because I can do my own art, so I don't need commission work. But it just feels a little bit tacky to me when people slide into DMs when they don't actually know the person. If you do know them, though, it is different. And very lastly, you can also use websites that are meant for artists that have built-in exposure. What I mean by this is like Etsy and Fiverr. So I have pre-made assets on my Etsy, which is linked down below, but I know on Etsy, a lot of other people will offer commission artwork, and they'll do it by having a little post about their commissions, and when people will contact them in their messages about the commissions, and then they'll make a separate listing with the price of the commission for that one person, and that one person will purchase it. I don't do it that way, simply because Etsy will take a percentage of the cut that I don't want them to take. Like PayPal already takes a cut, and I don't want Etsy taking the 5% that they already taken, whatever, stuff on top of that, right? That is the way to do it though, because they do already have built-in exposure in their algorithm, which will help you get commissions. Also, Fiverr is the exact same concept. They have a built-in algorithm where people will go to Fiverr or Etsy specifically looking for emotes or other Twitch assets, so that will work in your favor. Also, holy shit, I am so dumb. I just realized that I filmed a good chunk of the video in my just chatting scene instead of my camera only scene, so I'm sorry, I'm too lazy to refilm it, so you guys just get to see that. Self-promo for Barquid. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you found it helpful because as an artist myself, I want you guys to make money, and I also want myself to make money, and finding emote commissions and commissions in general is the hardest thing ever. Alright, but anyways, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope to catch you guys in another video. Peace.